Hi, my name is James.
And my name is Andrea.
Welcome to our new YouTube channel, The Amazing Fork. Hey Andrea, do you like pizza?
Yeah, I love pizza. In fact, we have pizza every Thursday night. Ordering in from Domino's or Pizza Hut's pretty good, but there's something special about making our own pizza. It's a great way to spend time with friends and family, and it's easy to freeze and heat up later. And of course, we can save a lot of money.
I do like saving money. So let's make a 12-inch vegetarian pizza, track exactly what it costs to make it, and compare the price with pizza restaurants like Domino's, Boston Pizza, and Pizza Hut. So how do we get started?
Let's head to the grocery store and buy what we need. We'll make a list on the way. I like meat on my pizza, but James is a vegetarian. So in this video, we're going to focus on making a medium veggie pizza. Here's what we'll need: onion, tomato, mushroom, pineapple, tomato sauce, white flour, yeast, and mozzarella cheese.
1 large onion is $2.17 with tax. 1 tomato is 75 cents. 9 mushrooms are $3.57. A bag of frozen pineapple is $6.15. A jar of tomato sauce is $4.24. A large bag of flour is $11.75. A jar of yeast is $5.92. And a large block of mozzarella cheese is $36.39.
Making the dough is easier than you might think. There are a lot of recipes and videos out there that show variations on dough, but I like this easy and quick method. Step 1 is proofing the yeast. This step takes 5 minutes, and it's the most important step. Add 1 tablespoon sugar and 1 tablespoon yeast to the bowl. Next, measure out 2 cups of very warm but not boiling hot water. You can boil water and measure out 1 cup boiling to 1 cup cool water, which should get you the temperature you're looking for. You should just be able to hold your finger in the water to test it. If it's too hot, you'll kill the yeast, and if it's too cold, you won't see the yeast react. Hot bath water is what you're looking for. Set your timer for 5 minutes and check that the yeast has risen to the surface and foamed up before adding the flour. Next, mix in 4 cups of flour gradually. Make sure each cup is well blended before you add the next cup. If you don't, you'll end up with dry chunks in your dough. Sprinkle in a little salt as you're blending, about 1 teaspoon. Keep adding a little flour at a time at the end to just have the dough come together into a ball. Try not to make as much of a mess as I'm making here. If there's too much flour at this stage, your dough will be tough when you roll it out. You're going to add flour to it later to keep it from sticking, so at this stage it can be a bit sticky. Sprinkle a little flour on top of the dough and work it under to create the ball. You can add a little extra virgin olive oil over the outside to keep it from drying out. I try to use oil sparingly to keep the calories down. Leave the dough in the bowl for 30 to 60 minutes to give it a chance to rise. As the yeast ferments, it'll fill the dough with gas, which gives the crust its airy texture. Cut the dough into smaller balls. Tonight the 3 of us are making pizza: James, my daughter, and myself. Spread a little flour under the dough and then on top to prevent it from sticking. A very important tip: Use parchment paper under each pizza when you roll it out and then put it in the oven. Trust me, if you don't, it'll stick to the counter or your cutting board.
This is a good time to preheat the oven. Set it to 450 degrees. It may take about 10 to 15 minutes to get to full heat. Add whatever toppings you'd like. My kids like pepperoni and sausage, but on this one we're going to add tomatoes, pineapple, mushrooms, and onions. Mushrooms are another classic pizza topping that can add a lot of depth to your pizza. They have a rich, earthy flavor that complements tomato sauce and cheese perfectly. Onion is a versatile topping that can add both flavor and texture to a pizza. You can slice them thin for a more subtle taste or chop them up for a bolder flavor. Either way, onion is a great choice for any pizza. These are just a few of the many delicious toppings out there. Whether you like your pizza loaded with toppings or prefer to keep it simple, there's a pizza topping combination out there for everyone. I personally love pineapple. Some people love it, some people hate it, but for those who are fans, pineapple adds a sweet, tangy flavor that can really elevate a pizza. To save money, we usually buy the large block of mozzarella cheese. We tend to use it up within a couple of weeks, so it's definitely worth it for us.
You can really put anything on the pizza you'd like. We'll use pepperoni, sausage. James likes hot peppers. We've had a friend come by who has a slight lactose intolerance, and they'll use dollops of goat cheese. Sometimes I'll turn my pizza into a calzone by filling the dough and folding it over. You can also make small pizza pops and freeze them for snacks.
Tomato sauce is a must-have topping for any pizza lover. The rich, tangy flavor of tomato sauce perfectly complements the gooey, melty cheese. Plus, it's a great base for any other toppings you want to add. Slide the pizza into the oven and set the timer for 12 minutes. Okay, pizza is ready. Another great thing about using parchment paper is that you can grab the paper and you won't burn yourself. Look at that crispy crust and bubbly cheese. It's a thing of beauty. Now it's time to cut the pizza. Use a pizza cutter or sharp knife to slice it into wedges. Make sure you cut all the way through the crust so that each piece is easy to grab and eat. Take a deep breath and inhale the delicious aroma of your freshly baked pizza. It smells amazing. So we showed earlier how much we spent on groceries, but how much did we actually spend to make our medium pizza? Let's break it down. We used a third of the onion, which works out to 72 cents. We used half of one tomato, which works out to 38 cents. We used almost 2 mushrooms, which is 71 cents. We used 7% of the bag of pineapple, which is 43 cents. We used 7% of the jar of tomato sauce, which is 30 cents. We only used 2.5% of the huge bag of flour, which is 29 cents. We used 3% of the jar of yeast, which is 18 cents. And we used 5% of the big block of cheese, which is $1.82. That brings the total to $4.83, which is only $2.42 per person, as a medium pizza should be able to feed 2 adults. Not bad if you compare that to $18.36 for Domino's, $27.29 for Boston Pizza, and $22.04 for Pizza Hut. And that doesn't include delivery fees or a tip. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like. It really helps the channel. And also, don't forget to subscribe to see other amazing videos.